Hello everybody, this is another segment of the Woo's 2023 finale stream, where I've always been going from 1 p.m. till midnight in my time zone. We're here reading more issues of the Sonic Archie comics, because yeah, I ran out of things to do, so I decided let's do this again. You can hear my energy is kind of running low. I don't know how many issues I managed today. But anyways, we managed to reach issue 30. Let me hold on. Yeah, let me pull up the ACC. We managed 42 out of 57. 547. 74. Alright, Sonic the Hedgehog, issue 30. Sonic the Hedgehog, here more of my delicious chili dogs. Keep 'em coming, Uncle Chuck. The Return of Uncle Chuck, Part 1. Sonic, wake up, you're chomping on your sneakers. Huh? What? Oh, I was dreaming about Uncle Chuck again. I really missed the guy, Sal. It seems like yesterday that we were all happy and free Mobians. Yum, thanks Uncle Chuck. And Uncle Chuck was a normal hedgehog. Earned it from former favorite nephew. Then Robotnik started taking over the planet and turning folks into bots. Even poor Uncle Chuck. No, it can't be. We're too late to help him, Sonic. Intruders must surrender. I swore I'd find a way to save Uncle Chuck from being just another mindless slave, but I punked out big time. You get him back, Sonic, someday. I know, Sal, but I still miss him. And his killer chili dogs. The thing he's probably helping Robotnik plan our destruction as we speak. Yeah, so I'm not doing the voices today. My energy's really running low. And I still have to go about 6 hours. Good lord. If Sonic only knew how right he was. The transdimensional transporter is repaired, Snively. We'll test it on the unit who was once Sonic's uncle. But Dr. Robotnik, the Uncle Chuck, is our most efficient bot. Device used by Robot to imprison Sally's father, King Acorn. Idiot. If the test proves successful, we can bring him back. And if it's not, I'll robotize you and you can take his place. Now get going, as you wish, sir. You are in charge. But how would you be in charge is a mystery. What was that? I said you go down in history. I'll start the test, sir. As soon as I run a quick test on the power lines. Imbecile. Why you're running a test of a test? I'll do it myself. But sir, I don't think that's a good... Go! Dr. Robotnik, where are you? Dr. Robotnik? I'm here, Snively, in the void. It seems that there was a little accident, but that doesn't matter. Since you can bring me back now, do it now. Not so fast, Robotnik, for 3 years. I've done your bidding while you deteriorated me like toxic waste on your toothbrush. I watched your feeble attempts to capture Sonic and the Freedom Fighters, knowing that I, Snively, could do better. Well, now it's my turn. You can stay in that void forever while I show you how to crush your rebellion. Ta-ta! You'll regret this, Snively. Snively? Snively! Well, then the bungled test has another unseen side effect. Where am I? What happened? Sonic? Robotropolis, where Sonic sits at the ruins of what Sonic's uncle's what was once Uncle Chuck's chili dog stand. Oh man, I'm just gonna find a way to get Uncle Chuck, but I just gotta. How about a chili dog for my favorite nephew, Uncle Chuck? Don't be afraid, Sonic. I know what I look like on the outside, but inside I'm Uncle Chuck again. And I have something very important to tell you. Knothole. I told you guys, he's really Uncle Chuck. Who else could make chili dogs this good? This is not the time to be eaten, Sonic. Robotnik's trapped in a void, another dimension of reality, and Snively has taken his place. Snively? What's he gonna do? Jab us with his needle nose? Don't underestimate him, Sonic. The transdimensional transporter is like a new toy to Snively, and he's childish enough to use it. Let's see what Nicole has to say about this. Nicole, can you show us the most likely result of an attempt by Snively to take over Novius? With all factors considered, the most likely result would be the complete and utter total destruction of the planet. And where are you going? To find where the next spaceship is landing the planet. I am allergic to the total destruction. Sounds like a no-win situation, sugar. There's still a chance Snively doesn't know I'm not like his other units. It makes me the perfect spy. Soon, how dare you wear the same uniform as me? Red's not even your color. Quiet, you trans-dimensional twerp, and take a look. Instead of trying to capture the freedom fighters and the prisoner in the void, we're going to attach a smaller trans-dimensional transporter to a bot plane It will swallow up great section of Mobius and the Freedom Fighters to team too. I must work on my finished laugh. Have you lost your microscopic mind, Snively? That device is too powerful to turn loose on the planet. It could destroy everything. Once you've become true chicken, Rokloknik, I'm not afraid to take big risks. That's why I don't succeed. Who's that? Oh, it's you. Where have you been? I've got a job for you. Instruct all units to construct this plane according to my design. I want it done quickly, understand? As you command, Master. And I've got contact, Sonic. This is way past serious. Hey, Unc. Hey, to eat and run. Go with your show dogs and make an exception. Snively has all units working at top speed, Sonic. You've got to stop that bot plane from taking off. We'll attend to another important matter. Good luck, Sonic. You must not fail. Uncle Chuck said the bot plane was in the hangar. But how can I trash something I can't even find? Whoa! Sonic the Hedgehog. I've done in one day what Robotnik has failed to do in his entire career. Take you out of commission permanently. The monitor allows me to communicate with you while you're trapped in the void. I assume you're impressed with me now, Hedgehog? Yeah, I'm impressed, Sniv knows. You're even more of a sicko than Robotnik. So I am a sicko, am I? Perhaps you'd like a demonstration of my power. Observe the forest below. Now you see it? No, you don't. You demented dog. You're gonna wipe out the entire planet. Perhaps, but I expect your further will surrender before that becomes necessary. The Freedom Fighters will never surrender, Snivler. I don't see how they can avoid it. A bot plane is firing on me, but it's impossible unless it's a trick of those wretched Freedom Fighters. I missed. Try again. I can't stop Snively from using a transporter, but I can minimize the damage he can do. Correct. But if you can knock out the Spectrust and force them to land, the fools. I know what they're up to, but it won't work. I'm an excellent pilot. As your friends are about to find out. When I turn around the ship and when I turn my ship around and void them. You gotta turn the Sniveler down if I only for a second, but how? And my speed won't help me in this void, but I can still think fast. But I'm too tense to think. Gotta chill. Chill. My chili dogs! 2 dogs at once should get the job here done. You could do the job. Here goes. What's that? Snively slowed down. Here's my chance. Got him! They knocked out my thruster so I can't go forward. I can only hover. Face it, Snivnose. It's all hover for you. Fool. I said I'm not afraid to take a big risk. Now prove it. I'm going to blow up the plane and trans-dimensional transporter. I'm going to do everything within a 100-mile radius. And during the Freedom Fighters will be sent to the void. For Ballpet, you're pretty dim. You'll be sent to the void too. Guess again, miserable hedgehog. The device I'm wearing will ensure me a return trip while you spend eternity with Dr. Robotnik. Ha 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 ha. And now to, oh no, Robotnik. But how did you escape the void? Ouch. Uncle Chuck regained his free will and set me free. He knew it was the only way to save his beloved Mobius. I was in a bot plane and saw what you were about to do, so I had to drop in. But in exchange for my freedom, I had to promise not to harm the Freedom Fighters or you, Snively, and this time I'm going to keep my word, so that we can spend many happy years together while I make your life miserable. I do have one little request for you, Snively, something I'd like to you right now. Don't mind it, if you don't mind. Take off that uniform. How dare you dress like me? Take it off. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Thank you, sir. You know, even if you don't like these two, you gotta admit they make a perfect couple. A couple of evil dogs at it. The boot's stuck, sir. I'll give you a boot, you imbecile. Not told this, welcome home, Unc. And we'll change you back to your old self soon. I only want to change one thing, Sonic. This apron. You have enough chili dogs to get. Who keeps stealing my Chaos Emeralds? My computer surveillance system has recorded the culprit on tape, but his identity is obscured by the shadows. This girl looks like an anteater. Coconuts go to my secret island base and protect the reigning emeralds. Cool, there are a lot of bananas on that island. And don't make a monkey of me, you primitive primate. So I found the thief. He's heading for the Chaos Emerald Cave. We don't just stand there, go catch him. Don't worry, boss. My coyote friend lent me this great book of traps. Catching this bomb will be a snap. Oh god, he met Wily Coyote. Huh? Zero viewers. How come? Did my stream crash? My stream crashed. What the fuck? My stream crashed for a second. What the hell? Well, at least I have this recorded, so that's good. Thank God I thought ahead. He met Wile E. Coyote apparently. Stream crashed for a second. Yeah, welcome back. Well, thank God I recorded this. Thank God I recorded this. Yeah, hold on. Let me def on Discord. I'll finish this issue. Yeah, alright. Mal. Well, shit happens. What? It did work. I don't get it. He's at the first trap now. I figured 2 boulders to smash him once the flames from the candles burn through the ropes. The flames should have burned through the ropes by... This one's gotta work. It's my breakaway bridge. Just a little extra weight and bye-bye, Anteater. I don't believe it. The Jeep actually made it across the bridge, but how? He sure didn't fly over it. I'd better test it out myself. I wonder if my coyote buddy ever went through this. Later. This one's foolproof and I ought to know. All the thieves has to do is lift the emerald and boom. It didn't work. I just don't get it. It looks so simple. Here. All it says to lift a tab from a tab A from tab B and... Back at the ranch. You nincompoop. Not only did you fail to catch the thief, you never even caught a glimpse of him. You've thrown a monkey wrench into the whole works, but even that wrench can help you now. Just wait till I get my hands on that coyote if I ever get my hands back. Meanwhile, charity dance Saturday night. So Sal, you think these animals will be hit at the dance tonight? That better be after all the chaos you went through to get him. Right, here's some fan art. Some more fan art. Oh, here's the sneak peek to the Chaotix comic. At last, after months of meticulous preparation, Operation Castaways can be set into motion. The floating island is the perfect area. But do any unforeseen obstacles remain on my path? Vector the crocodile, Mighty Armadillo, Charmy Bee, Espio the Carmelian, Heavy and Bomb, even Knuckles the Echidna has been taken into account, and Renfield the Rodent. Who the fuck is Renfield the Rodent? I'll still be a bit, but I'd gladly play Riddle or something with you. Alright, that's good to hear, Mick. Maybe the others will join later on. I'll do a bit of Archie Sonic till you're available. His amusement park should prove an ideal tourist trap and prove no end to amusement to me. To find out what happens next, don't miss the action in the upcoming Knuckles Chaotic special on sale now, November 95. Alright. So let's save this. Good. Here, alright. And I should... Yeah, okay, Knuckles Chaotic Special is the next one. Oh, that was my intention, okay. Alright. Knuckles Chaotix, here's it. There we go. Alright. A game only like 3 people have played. Tall trees, lush fields of grass, cool, clear crystal streams of water. These are but a few of the elements that comprise the floating island. Given the impression of an unending paradise, as with everything in nature, however, there is a balance. For every known quantity there is the unknown. For every field of vegetation there exists a patch of arid desert. For every explored territory there lie uncharted regions, and for every friend there exists the predators. For ages, visitors have been few and far between with the war now being waged. Below... What the fuck, man, I can't read this shit. Below... On the surface of Mobius, between the forces of that evil despot Dr. Robotnik and the valiant Sonic the Hedgehog, and his courageous band of freedom fighters. It was inevitable that the floating island would be drawn into the conflict. Was it heaven to... But as a haven to escape the hardships and the cruelty of the war, or a beachhead used by one side to overcome the other. God, this section is hard to read because shit's in the way. Just absolutely tedious, man. fabled floating island of Mobius. A nice place to visit. Or at least that would be. You know, when's the point where they call it just Angel Island? Like, it's from Sonic 3 onwards, it's just called Angel Island, but here it's the floating island. If tourism wasn't frowned upon by the natives, given their home strategic significance in the war between Robotnik and the Rebel Alliance, they have every reason to be wary of strangers. Besides, they like their privacy. Still, that never discouraged certain individuals from striving to exploit the lush tropical paradise. There it is. At last, though only the outlanders come to not to fight, but to partay. Would you look at this place? It's fantastic. I guess I invite we're on the level tails. Every freedom fighter we fought with this year, even Knuckles the Echidna. Right, so there's like the ones from the Sally mini-series. There's like Jeffrey St. John. Yeah, like I said, here's Knuckles, but they're like the ones from Down Under at the Sea Freedom Fighters we saw last time we streamed this. They aren't here. Don't lock you in with your pal, Sonic. I'm no freedom fighter. This wasn't my idea. Big surprise, a knothead. Even you hate company even more than I hate stop signs. But if you didn't invite us, then who? Allow me to introduce myself. The Renfield's the rodent, T. Rodent's the name, and family funds the game. The park was designed with your amusement in mind, so be my guest, be my guest, be my guest, and it won't take no for an answer. But perhaps you care to freshen up a bit first. Might I suggest our Hall of Mirrors? It's a funhouse, and the first ride's always free. Well, since you put it that way, what have we got to lose? I thought that was a G at first. It's true what they say. There's a sucker born every minute. Oh my, this can't be right. Looks good to me. Awesome. Zu allure, my inner self unveiled. There's something wrong here, but I can't quite put my finger on. Hey, turn that light off. That's better. I don't care what Renfield says, this place isn't much fun. The freedom fight is trapped inside those mirrors. But how? Who? You disappoint me, Echidna? Surely you haven't forgotten your old friend, Dr. Ivor Robotnik, so you're behind this. Both literally and figuratively with aid from Renfield the rodent. His amusement park was the ideal bait which to lure the freedom fighters into a tourist trap. Some carefully distributed invitations. A few one-way trips through the Hall of Mirrors, and my enemies are but pale shadows of their former selves. At last, Mobius is mine. Aren't you forgetting something, Porkface? I'm still kicking, and I'm gonna start with you, but... Oh. Foolish anteater. The energies released have transformed your body, and they appear and attack there, and your natural virus become null and void. It could have transported you to another dimension of reality where not the others, but without witnesses, triumph loses its luster, and we can't have that now, can we? I always said I want to be alone, but this is ridiculous. Robotnik's captured the freedom fighters and left me holding them back. Of course, without my special powers and abilities, I've got plenty or nothing. Even my sharp knuckles are gone. No knuckles, shorter locks, and no luck. Because I'm guardian of the floating island doesn't mean I always know what to do or where to go. A honeybee? No, a charmy bee. You've got 20/20 hindsight, friend. But it's best to look forward instead of back. Not that I mind your company, why aren't you at the park like everyone else? That's because I'm not everyone, that's why. Place to go, people to see, all together. Kinda like me. God, this was the point when Charmy was like fucking tiny. Oh hey, and here's Philip's favorite character, except for the pollen part. Makes my nose twitch. Well, I'll be a chameleon. No, he be. You Echidna. I'm the chameleon. Oh, fuck you, that one. And the naughty one, SBO eavesdropping on private conversations. Oh, cut me some slack, Charmy. I was just hanging out, same as you, and I heard. What was that? I'm not sure. It came over from there. It's coming right at it. I'm the rap with the rap for the rude. When it fights to a fight, I'm no effector. Your way, what's happening, dude? I don't know body mess with a croc named Vector. Hey, give me my phones, Bones. Don't dig my way. Don't you dig my way, cool tones? Oh, we heard your crocodile rock, couldn't you hear us? Crocodile rock. But I feel that. I think through HTH like some sense around. Hello, did I miss anything? Or your editor sign big guy? You're one mighty armadillo blasting through that mountain. Hold it. Look through way. Gun tough going, but it's shorter. Sides had some help. Look out. The hills have eyes. Get back, robots? Robots or they kill. They're my friends of mine. Meet Heavy and Bomb. Salutations. Bomb and I were Robotnik's fight and joined mechanical mechanics. Designed to seek out and rear damage systems automatically. Hold on, gotta drink something. Body will does too well. The power gems which allowed for independent action grants both consciousness and conscience. Once you overheard Robotnik's plan to imprison the freedom fighters with his funhouse mirrors, our course was clear. We escaped from the Metropolis and made our way here. That's a nice piece of Pulp Fiction, Metalhead. But why should we trust you? Follow us. And you'll see for yourselves. When Bomb and I left the doctor's assembly line, we didn't leave empty-handed. These are power gems. The very things Robotnik used to energize his mirrors, Bomb and myself. Along with a cache of his experimental weapons, they should prove invaluable to your cause. You got that right, Bomb? With these little beauties, we can send Robo's world spinning into total chaos. Brilliance! Sheer brilliance! With one bold stroke, the freedom fighters have been erased to be replaced by the new world order. Nice work, Doc. Now you see him? No, you don't. Quite so, Renfield. With those perpetual thorns removed from my sight, nothing could possibly go wrong. Inconceivable. The rights have been deactivated simultaneously. But how? And by whom? Probably that pesky kid. Now I knew it was a mistake too. You blithering idiot. Don't you comprehend the significance of these events? Each of those rights is activated by a separate switch, which means you must have gotten help. I hadn't allowed for this contingency, but now I'm completely unprepared. My material transport session saw someone counterforce from Robotropolis. And since reflection is the order of the day, what better weapon than a dark mirror image of my greatest foe? Behold, Mecha Sonic! Yeah, so Metal Sonic is called Mecha Sonic in this one. I don't know when exactly he's called Metal Sonic later on. I think they changed that. They changed that later on. I live to serve, I serve to live. What are your orders, Lord Robotnik? A new faction of freedom fighters has arisen, undoubtedly organized by Knuckles the Echidna. Now go and fortify it via your recent upgrades. And destroy them. Nuts! Thought all that just might distract Robotnik long enough for us to reach her Hall of Mirrors. But instead he called in the cavalry. Outstanding! You believe a hedgehog can fly? Not for long, Vector. Cause we're gonna take that clockwork wind-up knockoff then... What? Cause we're gonna take that clockwork wind-up knockoff down and out. God damn it, Charlie, don't do this to me. Oh no, that was Knuckles. Charge! Enemy sighted. Attack for counting targeting systems online. Hey Blue Boy, why don't you pick on someone your own size? As you wish. Cause that could be proof of problematic. When your enemy can hide and play inside. Weapons lock has been lost. Switching to infrared. Oh, you gotta be seeing red, alright. Once we're finished with most hostile identified as Knuckles the Echidna, recently departed by Dr. Revo Robotnik. Ignore in favor of unknown enemy. Big mistake. Big mistake. Think you got me by the end of my tether? Well, think again! Warning. Relative coordinates have been transposed, which means you're in front one cruising for a bruising. Hey Mecha Sonic, how like a nice tropical punch. Yeah, that's funny because I think in one of the Tales Tube streams or so, it was confirmed Mighty is like physically the strongest. Mobian. Good riddance, you bad rubbish. Ouch, isn't that painful? Only to Mecha Sonic. One has a knack of pulling himself together after a crisis. When he won't be tougher anytime soon, since we have a growing problem with our ends. Something new has been added to my mechanoid's energy matrix. Growing and glowing, look at the size of them. We're in deep trouble. A power gem? I just needed that because do we get AR? The harder they hit. So, what is it called? Metal Sonic Kai? Yeah, Metal Sonic Kai. I don't remember how they fought him in Chaotix. But he gets like redone, and he's like the final boss. He's like the boss of Stardust Speedway in Mania, but he's painted blue. Oh, bitter irony. The power gem enabled that meddlesome echidna to attain the amazing colossal size. Is that bad? Is that bad? Given the volatile nature of the energies unleashed, should this war of the gargantuan spill over my Hall of Mirrors, the result should be proof shattering. We're free! Breaking those mirrors must have somewhat reversed the earlier energy effect. I can feel that my powers and abilities are back, and I know just what to do with them. Danger. This does not compute. Tisk tisk. Broken mirrors and just caused 148,959 years of bad luck. All for Robotnik. Get Robotnik, get the rodent. So much for satisfied customers. Where now, boss? We aren't going anywhere, you wretched rodent. That's right. It's a single-seater. Yeehaw! First time my ship's ever went in a sinking red. There's a man gate up ahead. Once I'm outside home, I should be home. Free. No, caught. Like a rat in a trap. It's a wrap. Hold on, what? That guy is shipping Knuckles and Sammy? How? They don't have any chemistry. Need to take him away, boys. What a mess. Or at least something came out of it, Knuckles. You found a new friends. And makers of your very own super team. Us? A team? No way, I ain't joined no circus or a freak, so. What he said? Life's chaotic enough without just constantly bumping elbows. Satisfied, Smarty? I suppose. Still, I can't shake off the feeling we haven't seen the last of the Chaotix! Yeah, I don't... No, but actually in the game canon we don't see any one of those besides Knuckles. Till Sonic Heroes, and then they just abandon like Heavy, Bomb, and Mighty. It takes like till Mania Plus till we see Mighty again. The Chaotix. Hey up, Mikey! Tack, you're it! What? Oh, not another one of your games, Charmy. Well, after you anything better to do right now. Come to think of it, not really. Ready or not, gang, here I come. And now TBs to get started, and to see if the others want to play as well. Hey Vector, watch out for Mighty. Why, bad hey? No, he's just playing tag, look out. And you're it. Wait a minute, no fair! What kind of warning is that? Since when did the rules say you need to warn somebody? Since right now. Now hold still, you. Sticks and stones, Vector, and sticks and stones. Easy for you to say, dude. So if the first target is there's always another pigeon, right, Mighty? No, but if you can't get me, Vector. Oh yeah? If you're talking to master of smooth moves, you moves may be smooth and slick, but I'll match my strength against them every time. That crazy armadillo. This cool croc knows when to hop. Ow! Get off me, you big oaf. Something isn't cool here. I'm hearing voices. Shades of Poltergeist City. There, you numbskull. It's me, Espio. Well, what are you doing and hiding there? I was sleeping until I was so rudely awakened. Excuse me, how shall I say supposed to know? Oh, by the way, Tag, you're it. Oh no. That's what I get for not paying attention. Come back here, Vector. Don't be such a... hello? Who are you? You must know around here. I haven't seen you before. That's right. You got that right, mate. And if I hadn't been concentrating on something else, just wouldn't be Ada. G'day. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. What happened? Well, I thought you hurt yourself jumping into these bushes. I'm not sure of it. Yeah, Tag, you're it. Who was that stranger? Read Sonic's comic to find out. And the game goes on. Sonic's friendly nemesis is Knuckles. The hunt is on. Knuckles! Long time to see. Gee, my man, why are you so cramped? There's no time to explain. Get down now! I got a bad feeling, Charmy. You have to admit things have gotten really crazy. Haven't really gotten crazy around here lately. Everybody alright? Sing out, you heroes. What's going on here, Knuckles? All of a sudden we're in the middle of a war zone. We're under attack. Is that jerk Robotnik? That guy never gives up. That's what I'm not sure of. There's a new player in town, calls himself Archimedes, and he's not clear if he's a friend or foe so far. Vector! How bad are you hurt? Only my pride, Knuckles. That last step was a killer. Hang on, we'll get you out in no time, Vector. Sounds okay, and you can chill for a while. What I need is a rope or a strong vine to haul him. Wait a minute, you guys hear something? Some sort of whistling sound. Yeah, that's it, you mean. Those whatchamacallums. Nicely put, mighty. Anybody ever tell you what a command of the language I have? They're gaining on us. On Mike, everyone. Doc! Charmy! Where are you, little fella? That's him. Maybe not. Huh? What do you mean? He's right there, see? Yeah, but I haven't seen Espio the last few minutes either. Espio? Where? I haven't seen him at all. Just because I didn't see him doesn't mean he wasn't nearby. No use remaining in stealth mode now. How long have you known I was you, Knuckles? Earlier was running in one of the others of the oncoming barrage. I saw you following. But how? You must be eating a lot of carrots these days. I don't eat carrots. How's Charmy, mighty? How indeed? For the answer, keep reading Knuckles' solo adventures. He pulled through. He just needs some rest. Anybody else see that brick wall? Well, much as I hate it, we just leave him to sleep it off. We got bigger problems on our hands right now. I don't understand, Knuckles. What exactly is going on here? We're under attack by some unseen enemy, plain and simple. My gut instinct says this Robotnik just who's been trying to several times snap the Chaos Emerald, but lately things haven't been quite what they seem. There's someone else on this floating island. I haven't been able to figure out what his angle is. Click, grind, and you may not get the chance to either. Mighty! Finally, after all this time, my chin. A challenge worthy of my matchless strength. You are very confident or very foolish. We shall find out which. Knuckles, shall we? No, let him duke it out. As long as we're sitting ducks forever targeting us. However, we keep going. I'll say this for you. You one tough son of a gun. You're not so heavy on the servo motors either. We at least have a fighting chance to discover what's going on. Somehow I just know that Archimedes is whoever whatever this character is hip deep in this mess. Quiet, Espio. Our target isn't far. Espio? Espio? This is just great. What am I gonna do now? Knuckles, you still didn't think, huh? We could have gotten through this. I will not if you and your friends stuck together. But you thought the objective was more important. I know what's going on. The question before you is, which is more important, your friends or the threat of the floating island? Fated with a choice of sacrificing his friends or his homeworld, Knuckles ponders over his agonizing decision. The answer to that and many other questions await you in the pages of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Issue 3? Oh no, issue 31. On sale December 1995, don't miss it. Alright. Alright, back to issue 31. Let me stretch quick. Alright, so issue 31. Oh, we finished 44. I should update the ACC. We're 44 out of 547. God. 74, I mean. God. Gonna take a while till we finish that. The bad thing is, I'll probably have to upload them for VODs into 2 separate instances. And I don't know how long I've been. Okay, 5 hours at least. Streamlabs shows me how long I've been live. 5 hours. Oh god, we're still going for a while. It's like, oh yeah, in like 45 minutes around that time I need to feed the cats. So I'll have to mute for that second. Yeah. Alright, issue 31, alright. Knuckles solo story inside. Searching, file located, accessing, we're in Princess. Quickly, Nicole, we haven't much time. Downloading, memory requirements for these files are quite excessive. I'm not surprised if this latest project of Roadrunner is even half what you've been told. Ooh, what's the... Very likely. Are you finished downloading the file, Nicole? Not quite, however, I'm establishing a radio link. to enable me to process on the run, Sally. Excellent, thinking Nicole, because that's exactly what we have to do. If we're going to catch this train. Sally, you don't think you're going to think... Sally, you're not going to do what I think you're doing, are you? Sally? Eat your heart out, Sonic the Hedgehog. Princess Sally is back in action. Right, a robot rides the rails, part 1. And the Major Domo Nicole is now to slope since the Parliament Isla. This foolish princess we came to gather information and to go off some wild adventure. We're freedom fighters, Nicole. That means we have to be ready for anything at a moment's notice. It doesn't mean operating without a backup. We aren't, and you of all people should know that. Right now, Rhoda is tracking your signal and is probably deducting what has happened. The prince is on the move, fellas. Robotnik must be shipping his Dynamic 3000 ahead of schedule. Dynamic, what's this? Only Robotnik's latest super robot. This one, however, is meant to maintain Robotnik's control over the western portion of the continent. Our agents, Robotropolis, have been compiling some information on this front for some time, and Sally thought it was worth going in and personally checking it out. And when they called her to assist, she had a better than ever chance of getting us additional information we need to deal with this latest threat. Just give me the info to where to find Sal, and I'm off. Sonic, wait! Huh? I think one of the cats just pushed the door open. Sonic, wait! Too late! Everybody, to the hangar! All aboard, everyone! Wait a minute, this is not your plane. Yes, it is, Antoine. It has made a new through modifications recently. Is that what it was I was afraid of? All the time I say, this is the way to run an airline. Nicole, would you look at that? Scanning. Sensors are in an extreme state of flux due to an undampening field of unknown origin. What are you saying then? Is that something is interfering? Sally! I think we located the source of the interference. There's my target, the Robotnik Express. It's chugging along at a rat pace, but it has no chance of outracing me. As the old hedgehog struts his stuff. End of part 1. Hold on, is anybody on Discord? Nope. Oh. Hey Luffy. How you doing, man? Hold on. Gotta mute. Alright, yeah, my bro entered the room. Just asking how the current status is of the stream. Oh god damn it, that's the Undertale theme again. That's gonna claim me again for some fucking reason. Well, I'm Jeffrey St. John. Well, I'm not Sonic the Hedgehog, love. At least not since the last time I checked, that is. What are you doing here? And what is what's the strong arm stuff? I thought we were friends. Or I thought we were more. This is not the right time for that. I've got a job to do, and so do I. You haven't answered my question. I might get the wrong idea if I don't get an answer. I see you haven't changed either. Simply put, love me and the Glacier put over Kibosh and Dingo over here. After all, he's not just any ordinary mechanoid. Robotnik is sending out to our neck of the woods. He's a tiger of deadlier stripes. Which way was that locomotive going? Wait, that wasn't any train that zapped me. More like Swatbot's laser. Still a bit woozy from the blast too. Guess this isn't going to be as easy as I thought. Look there, Sonic, and he's raising your thoughts. Lower the rope ladder, Antoine. We'll pick him up along the way. Ready, set, grab. It's time to juice, fellas. Hey, now look here, what do we have here? Take a closer look, Twan. Take me in closer, Twan. I'm just about here. I have to time my job perfectly. Are you crazy? You could have get us killed. Wouldn't that make Robotnik stay, huh? By the way, Jeffrey, where are you, man? You're up front about to stop the engine. A little too much pressure on the brakes, wouldn't you say? Criminy. They must have triggered the failsafe when they cut power. The blokes have been activated. Recommendations, Nicole? I suggest a strategic withdrawal until sufficient backup has arrived. Someone call? I don't think that's a viable option. Facing overwhelming odds doesn't seem brilliant to me either. No need to jump, Sonic, not when you can fly airtails. That's what I call teamwork, big guy. Now zip around the train and find Sally. Whoa! Some tells me Roller didn't tell us everything about this one. How come we never get the easy jobs? Surrender, Hedgehog. Resistance is futile. Oof! This just doesn't seem to be my day. Sonic! Another trainee of your group perhaps? Trainee who does? Hold on, what the... Who does? Hold on, what's that sound? Will you look at that? The bucket of bolts transforming into some new configuration. There's more to him than meets the eye. Don't get too close, Antoine. We don't know what we're dealing with here. What do you mean? I know something bad when I see it. See, I told you. I know bad when I see it. Get back, Sonic the Hedgehog. And watch a real professional at work. It could be the day you teach me a trick or two, Clyde. Will the two of you just put a lid on it? We've got to save our freedom fighters from Dynamic. Dynamic? Dynamic. Unless I'm ready. Yeah, I'm better at the idea. I'm ready to cut loose. Not yet, just yet. My mates need more time to reach the objective. You can't wait for too long. Or Dynamic might bust up the whole train and get us along it. And us along with it. We'd have to take the right action then to act harshly, Princess. I'm open to suggesting the call. I've been going through the files and we've downloaded and wrote the Dynamac 3000 has two weaknesses. One, it can only react to given situation, it cannot anticipate actions. For example, it reconfigures itself from one to another as a reaction to an attack from multiple opponents. 2. Confirm the information Roll has been given from an agent that can be deactivated with an electronic pulse scrambler plugged into its central processing unit. Once inserted, all shutdown systems within its mainframe can be engaged. Therefore, you must exploit the first weakness in order to take advantage of the second. Hang on, Sal, I take care of the tall and gruesome Spidery. Move over, mate, you're not quick enough. What's needed here is more action, less talk. Well, if you don't mind, and even if you do, it's time you learned the big leagues, fella. As I was saying. Oh, that was a powerful one. Never seen a pup to do a grown's job. Why me? The ballers didn't pack enough juice. We need something with a stronger charge. Don't have the same setup. Don't have the same get up and go that some of us have, eh? Oh, I don't think it's too happy with us. When you get off the roof. Friendly sort, isn't it? I hate to be killjoy, mate, but really leaving ourselves in the open here. My knaps like something Rotors anticipated we needed. This doohickey should scramble that bolts electronics and rattle in big time. You stand ready, follow the through while distract heavy metal. Let's see if the Dynamic can play spinball my way. Guess not. Then again, not everyone can. Fancy meeting you here, Princess. Not sure if Sal has gone from the frying pan to the fire, but it's no brainer that I have. Come on, Rhoda, I could use a new trick about now. Remember those modifications mentioned earlier, Antoine? Oui, mon ami. Brace yourselves, everyone. Move the convert switch from horizontal to vertical flight. Allow us to draw attention away from Sonic. Now accelerate on the thrusters, Antoine. Move over, keep the Dynamax focus on. There it is, X marks the spot. Bullseye! I wish I could say I'm sorry to hit and run. But some I don't think that you buy that. There's John's signal. Sonic did his part. Take the block out, Dolph. Did myself, Jean-Claude. Of course, he has this stereotypical French name. It won't be long before Robotnik's discovered he's lost another one. But until he does, we might as well make the most of it. I was thinking the same. Both the train's still useful. We can make use of its equipment and supplies. Until next time, Princess. I don't think Sonic's gonna like this. I fail to see what she seasons at commoner. Her taste in the madness leaves a lot to be desired. And we're all packed and ready to go, Rotor. Oh, hi, Sal. Hi, Sonic. Guess you're head on board then. Yeah, you're right. This was trying to get me jealous over some geek with a beret. Well, two can play that game. Ah, somebody's lighting fireworks again. Yeah, the closer we get to midnight here, the louder it's gonna get, and you probably will hear it more often. Here's here's the plan for midnight. So when it's like 10 minutes, till midnight, I'm gonna put a counter on screen. I'll wait till the counter ends. I hope people are in voice chat with me still then. I wait till the counter ends. And yeah, I'll celebrate, take a shot or two. And then I'll be heading out for like 10-15 minutes. I have a few fireworks myself, nothing big. I'm gonna head out with my bro for a bit and we're gonna ignite that shit. Maybe he's gonna film that stuff. Maybe I'll post that on YouTube, but that's up for debate. Okay, I'll continue with this page, but let me quickly blow my nose. Right. Lost and Found, Part 1. Charmy, Espio, Mighty, Vector, the Chaotix are missing. And it's all my fault. Well, maybe I can share some of the blame with Archimedes. Not sure where Meister Mystery is holding them. We can't be far from these ancient ruins. He's probably lurking in the shadows, laughing his fool head off, assuming he has one. Oh, I do, Echidna. In fact, my eyes are everywhere. Peekaboo, I see you, but you don't get the big picture. Can't even see what's under your nose. Rotor in Tundra Road, Part 1. What? Holy abalone, must have dreamed for a second, I thought. Yes, Sonic? Sally? Sorry to disturb you, big guy. Wait to scream, are you okay? Oh, I guess. I thought I had the nightmare. I thought I heard something from this old radio and it hasn't worked for years. Why not? It's an antique, my first piece of electronic equipment I've kept for sentimental reason. It has a gift from Rotor, help us! My mom, that's her voice. Huh? I thought she lived in the frozen North Sea. Something's up. Let's get to the lab. The residual radio waves pinpoint the call coming from way up north. Don't count on it with Robotnik around. Let's on her last pristine wilderness areas and plant Mobius. Princess Alice, request permission. No need for reform or Rotor, so go with my blessing. No problemo, old buddy. With the old blue bird at your side, there will nothing to worry about. Sorry, pal, I appreciate the offer, but it's family business. Huh? Sally, you heard the man. This is something he's gotta do. Alone. I haven't used my basic spear in a long time. But this is the fastest way for me to go home. Not saying Sonic LTD Series 1. The LTD series is mentioned again. Do I have to read that? The Tumblr blog doesn't mention anything about the LTD series. Using his instinctive navigation skill, Rotor steers the submersible craft through an intricate maze known as the underground canal grid. The undersea canal grid, weaving his way to give it a try. The frozen North Sea. Just remembered, Mom and her baby brother Skeeter live with the main herd just beyond that cloud of icebergs. It'll take too long to negotiate my sub. Far I'll anchor it here and swim the rest of the way. I'm almost there. Won't they be surprised to see me come sliding across the ice flow? Larger flat mass of ice formed on the water surface. Mom, Skeeter! Mom, Skeeter, what's wrong? You look like you're in a trance. In fact, the entire herd looks hypnotized. What's wrong? Attention, walrus slave. The boys! We will all proceed inside the hidden fortress within this iceberg. You just obey, you'll be clubbed by my merciless ice buds. Yo, everyone is mad to see marching. I better play along. Got around, widescreen TV blobbers and sisters. It was right, it's... Oh god, is this a reference to people clubbing baby seals to death? Robotnik bids you welcome. Earlier today I detonated a neuron bomb over your colony. The fallout has short-circuited your brains, making you my mindless trolls. Soon the entire frozen North Sea will be mine. At first I was going to have you help me melt the polar ice caps, creating a water world. But the budget was way too high, so on to plan B. With your help, I shall build a giant freezer unit. ushering in a new ice age, destroying all non-robotic life on Mobius. Can I get an amen? Amen. The Fiend. Louder, tusked one. Ow! Why you clanking collection of junk? What? Junk? What? That's no ordinary walrus. I'm busted. Better split the scene. This is Rotor, the freedom fighter. Seize him. Halt in the name of Robotnik. Gotta make it to the water. Club him, Icebot. At your command, elliptical one. Yes. Well struck. Now we may continue. Indeed, the one called Rotor will never trouble you again. Oh no, can't it be everyone's favorite walrus sink into a watery grave? We'll be here next month toward a startling conclusion. Crates lair. Alright, interesting. Alright, we finished issue 31, so we have finished 40. We have finished 45 issues. No, not 46, 45. Oh, heavens above. This is gonna be a long one. I'll be glad if I make it to 150 next year. Good lord. Blast from the past. Look out! It's an bot ambush. Grab on, Cell. My rope's caught. I'm falling. Princess! Gotcha, Cell. Nice catch, Tails. Whew. This way, everyone. How do those metallic meatbags know we're up here? Whoops, that's how. They tracked us with a Robodog. That Robodog, why is that Smutsky? You know that dog, Sugar? Mutsky's my dog bunny. He was captured and roboticized the same time as my Uncle Chuck. He's my best friend, the only dog that I like better than a chili dog. He even saved my life once. Looks like he's going to take back a favor. Mutsky, stop it. It's me, Sonic. Don't you remember? He remembers. He's living with the other bots. Mutsky, come back. I can help you. Mutsky. Let him go, Sonic. Uncle Chuck. I called off the bot attack, Sonic. Though my mind is no longer under robotics control, I have still access to some secret codes and equipment. But I'm afraid the same can't be said for old poor Mutsky, my mind. He's still a bot, Sonic, and since he knows you were sent better than anyone. He's your most dangerous foe. I'll never believe that. Not Mutsky. Stop all this foolish talk. We must leave before the bots return. Follow me, everyone. Look, Antoine's doing a Sonic spin. Are you okay, Antoine? Well, that depends. If this is a dream, then I'm not okay. If it's not, then help. So, my guess that blast from one of the bots opened the chasm where the prehistoric Mobian bear was accidentally frozen about 8,000 years ago. The scientific name is Mobius ursidae sapiens. Can we call him Moby for short? I'm getting mono bad vibes from this. We should leave him where we found him. I disagree, Sonic. It's possible that the ice preserved this Mobian better than the humane thing. I think the humane thing to do is to take me back to Notlum and try to revive him. This glacier that we captured from Robotnik also works in reverse. I've adjusted the components to melt the ice around Moby. In other words, you're defrosting. Yes, but it must be done very slowly over a period of days. Days? Hope you don't mind if I skip the first 40 hours of ice melting. Oops! Look out! Oh no, when you hit the glacier, you turned up the heat. Sorry, Rhoda, I didn't mean to microwave it. Sonic, I think you moved. You're right, Rhoda, he's alive. And I think he's trying to say something. I don't think that's early Mobian Force. Thanks for reviving me. Careful, he's got 8,000 years old morning breath. We're keeping the paws of the prince, so we'll... If you all stay up in that tree until you calm down, you understand, Sugar? I told you we should have left the big dope frozen. For one, Sonic is right. He is the librarian. I think you mean barbarian, Antoine. You wrecked Noto. You're forgetting something, guys. Moby's way out of place in our modern world. It's got to be a total shock to him. Give him just a chance to adjust, and I'll bet you'll see another side of Moby. I hope so. The side we're seeing now is pretty gruesome. Wait, Moby was holding a paintbrush when you found him. Maybe he's one of those cave pioneers. Maybe art's the way to communicate. I'll be right back. Look here, sugar, do the symbol of friendship, understand? We all want to be your friend. Let's hope he doesn't mistake it for a valentine. Wait, where are you going? Good riddance. I knew trying to communicate with him was a waste of time. He's probably going back to the cave where we found him. Not if the bots have found him first. Someone's got to catch him. And being the fastest dude in town, I guess I'm elected. I've been over and under and around this mountain 10 times already. What a waste of 60 seconds. And no sign of that prehistoric pest. Uh-oh, there he is. I suppose I have to rescue the big ape. Well, I still want spots famishing us. I've been working on my variation of the sonic spin, but I can only do this if I haven't had a big lunch. Another great performance by Sonic the Hedgehog. Thank you. Then that happens. Wait, Moby, stop! Try to understand what I'm saying, don't hurt him. He's my dog. I know I'll communicate with the way Bunny suggested by drawing a picture of the dirt with a stick. See, that's me. And that's Matsky. Sure, he's the witch's killer bot, but I love him. So you owe an apology, pal. Next time meet an 8,000-year-old Mobian, I won't be such a chilly brain. I couldn't make Matsky a raw dog again, but I was able to restore his consciousness. I missed you too, boy. As you're my prehistoric fan, I can't send you back in time, but I can make a world a bit more familiar to you. Not even Robotnik and Spots know about this Mobian jungle. The environment all too harsh for the modern folks, but you should find it just like home, Moby. If not, you can always come back to your family, us. Say goodbye, Moby. Say goodbye to Moby, Natsuki. Sit up and give him your paw. Oh. I've remembered that you're a robot. Knuckles Chaotix. 1 minute we're fighting for our lives in the jungle, next we're prisoners. Nothing got its chance for sure. What happened to us? Sorry to keep you in the dark, charming, but I have my reasons. Don't fret though. There's no need for Estro's vanishing act or a show of mighty prodigious strength. One of our guests of honor arrives soon, assuming he ever does. All will be made clear. You seem to know an awful lot about us and about Knuckles. We don't know from Scrat. That's the way I like it, Vector. Still, if you put your minds at ease, is it a problem? Which can be readily solved. That door just appeared out of nowhere. Maybe. What are you really dealing with? Why not turn the corner and see for ourselves? It can't be your Archimedes? Rotor and Tundra Road, Part 2. Northwold's freedom fighters Walrus received a distress call from his family home in the frozen North Sea. Princess Sally gave him permission to investigate. He was shocked to discover a nefarious scheme by Dr. Ivan Robotnik, but before Rotor could contact the freedom fighters, he was clubbed unconscious and sent to the cold, watery grave. Cold, watery, but not a grave, mon ami. Hey, I know you, Celia, one of the displaced Arctic Mobians. 26? Oh yeah, I think I remember, but my aching head. I will explain that depend over a cup of tea now. When I was fishing for dinner, when I saw you hit the water and begin to sink, mon dieu. She reminds me of, isn't there like a seal in Donkey Kong Country 2 that kind of looks like her? I swam beneath you and pushed you back up to the sea surface. No offense, Monsieur Rota, but this is not a sea small task. When I reached the nearest ice floe, tired to lift you without success. At first the big boy was nearby. Augustus the polar bear. I can't do thank you enough, Celia. Where's Augustus? I want to shake his paw. Here's the one, voila. I managed to save your chapeau. Oh well, thank her. Merci. It was a gift from my mom. My mom? Votre mère? Mom's the reason I'm here. She called me... Fireworks again. Mom's the reason I'm here. She called me on my old transistor radio. I relate from my childhood. I traveled north to only find my entire family are hypnotized by the evil Dr. Robotnik. He plans to make him build a giant freezer ushering in a new ice age, thus killing all of known robotic life on Mobius. Quel dommage. But that is bad, that's why I've got to get your friends to join so we can... That's impossible, monsieur. Monsieur Gunther, Irma and Flip leave far away. Besides, we're just getting settled up here. Listen, there won't be any up here unless you help me compress the roofs. There's no need to shout at me, and those dressed guesses will only make Augustus angry. Ooh. That's right. Look, please, let me explain. But of course, put him down, Augustus. I apologize for acting hastily, but I'm afraid my mom and my little brother Skeeter. Even so, we must stop Robotnik or we're all done for. The task is right, sailor. What you think? I think we need the plan, Miss Ami. And so... It's a Trojan horse. God damn it, it's a Trojan horse. You know what you want, Icebot. We'll have something to show you, old one. As this trouble with the walrus hurt. On the contrary, behold. What's that? A tributary to you by the other Arctic creatures left. They left at the front of the doors this hidden fortress. Isn't it a nice horsey? He's an odd eyebrow from the frozen Trojans. Fools! It's a trap! Oh dear, there's too much violence on TV these days. You're gonna hurt your Robo. You're going to your flow, Robo. Sealer's gonna wire this fortress to explode. What do you say to that? As a matter of fact, I do have one thing to say. Yeah, attention, walrus slaves. You must destroy Rotor. Must destroy Rotor. Oh, they are still under his control. Mom, Skeeter. They're out of it. Let's split. Come on, otherwise you've got to produce you and protect you and injure them. They follow you. They follow you. I will get to work. Must destroy Rotor. Augustus, you're headed for the icy peninsula. I got an idea. Must destroy Rotor. Okay, you stay here while I jump in the water. That's your idea? I've heard better. I'll be right back, don't you worry. I'm worrying. This is happening because I skipped the last reunion. You can't resolve this family disputes this way, so I'm granting your trial separation. You broke the ice floe into 2 pieces. Just this way they can't carry out Robotnik's deadly orders. Must destroy Rotor. The tides grabbed them. I'll toss off my electronic terraces onto the floor, otherwise we'll never see them again. Goodbye, dear lover, beloved brother. Beautiful settlement. Well, see ya, Tasker. We'll keep an eye for the herd. We shall call on this radio. You have to give to us more revoir, Monsieur Rotor. You know, I'll work on my way to break Robotnik's hypnotic spell. Back in my lab. I'll be back someday. Alright, we finished another issue. Issue 33. We came quite far. So this means 46. 46 issues. We're far from finishing this. Good God. Alright. I need to take a break for this for a second. I don't know when we'll return for this. Probably in the new year. I'll have to see. Anyways, that's it for this time. See you around.